just took another puff and now I'm feeling stimulated. Everybody hitting up my phone, silly ain't it? I'ma take whatever at this point in time to get me faded. I'ma do whatever at this point in time to get me paid. Hit me up, ask what you doing. Say I've been working, baby. Can't you see I'm gone?
Yo, welcome back to another episode of Mad Track Talk. I'm your host, Luke. That was a little preview to our track from CJ Cilley, sitting across from me myself right here. Today, we're just going to break it down about CJ Cilley. What's the latest going on with you? I just want to give a quick shout out to Productive Culture. Thank you for letting us use the space. If you do ever want to do a podcast with Productive Culture, just go to productiveculture.com and you can fill out the information.
It's a pretty chill spot.
It's a really dope spot.
I'm liking it.
He's hyped. When he came in, he was hyped. So you already know when you come, it's going to be hyped. And also shout out to our boy Mike. He's behind the board right now. We got him mic'd up too.
What up?
Bow.
I wish I had Big C's fucking.
Dude, you could use I should have brought the Ableton controller.
I want to drop some bombs, dude.
I should do that next time. Next time, I'll have you sit behind there with the Ableton controller. That'd be fun. That'd be good additive. Have him like throw in shit. And we'll have you do we'll do sound bites of like me saying ridiculous shit or like people saying stupid shit. It'd be funny. Anyway, so shout out Productive Culture. And this is also brought to you by Boundless Mind Entertainment. Our production company that we're all kind of trying to work to build up. We do music videos. We're working on doing podcasts right now. Content.
I'm really trying to do everything here.
Everything, really. And if you want to become a part of the team, I'll drop the email in the description. You know, it's kind of volunteer work. No one's really getting paid here, but we're all trying to, do what we love.
We will be
together, but we will be getting paid soon. Don't you worry.
Oh, don't worry. We're about to make a scene.
All day.
It's gonna be crazy.
Big things, baby.
Big things coming.
Oh yeah.
Musket Blazers.
Musket Blazers.
It's
called the beach.
Big shout out to H Chisel, the boy Los. He's not even a rapper.
He's not. What is his name? Chiz.
Oh, Chiz. What? Shout out H Chisel, the Chiz. Big Chiz.
Fucking those loppy arms he's got.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, so how's the Rona treating you, man?
Oh, what Rona?
I
don't even know what that is, dude.
The COVID-19 shutdown. What have you been doing during this whole stay in fucking bullshit?
We've been doing what we do at the Beat Shack. So I've been honestly dedicating all my time to music.
Yeah.
Music.
I mean, that's what
making beats.
Grinding the whole time.
Yep. Recording myself. Doing my internship. Little Big Room. Shout out Little Big Room. It's a real cool vibe too.
I haven't been there yet.
Yeah, it's in Burbank. Fuck, dude. Just the constant grind.
That's all we've been doing. We had your 2 music videos we did. And then we got Key's second one coming out. So that's a total of 4.
No Pressure. Shout out K Schmidt.
Yep.
Yo.
We got Pressure coming out.
K Schmidt. He's got the best stuff of all of us.
He's got really fire, nice R&B vibes. He's got some pop R&B vibes too, I guess you could say. But yeah, we're just cruising right along. So CJ Cilley, tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
Well, man, I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. I don't know if you've ever met anyone from Phoenix, Arizona here.
I don't know if any Californian or anybody who moves to California is they want to admit that they're from there.
Yo, represent Phoenix, dude. It's hot.
That is for sure. It's so fucking hot there.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Just making music.
Making music? No, tell me where. So you're from Phoenix. Where did you grew up? You talked about the Musket Blazers. What the fuck is that?
Well, okay. So I'm from Phoenix is big. It's like LA. You can't just be like, oh, I'm from LA.
Yeah,
you're from somewhere.
Well, Maricopa County is just a vast fucking.
I'm from basically Scottsdale.
Yeah.
Right on the border of Phoenix and Scottsdale. It's like the Paradise Valley area.
Mm-hmm.
So, I went to Horizon High School. Hey, shout out
the Horizon
HHS Huskies, baby. That place is trash. Seriously, nah, dude, not a good place.
What were your school colors?
Green and gold.
Green and gold for the Husky. Interesting.
Green and gold.
I would have
yeah.
expected like purple and like the Huskies' actual colors.
Yeah, fuck no.
Because there's another, what school is it? In Phoenix, that's purple. Or maybe I'm thinking Gilbert.
I'm sure there is. You know how many schools there are, dude?
Dude, Central Phoenix is a gnarly high school. Holy shit.
Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, I grew up more in like the suburbs area.
Yeah,
so
you
I
were
can't
more
really
not.
say.
You were in the city, dude. I
Mhm.
lived right in Central Phoenix.
Yeah.
And dude, like, all those kids were just assholes. They're just angry.
Yeah, I grew up. Yeah, most people where I live are
Chill.
on the wealthier side.
Yeah. Well, it's,
I mean, like, yeah, a lot of them were just kind of.
dude, Central Phoenix, apparently my wife, Tori, shout out. We're going to be doing a podcast with her very soon. What's Good Adulthood. So I can't wait for that to come out. So you guys should tune in for that. But she was apparently watching a documentary that said, I think it's 27th Ave in Indian School. It's called The Blade because that's where all the drugs come in and they cut them and they get sent out.
The Blade. Oh my God, those names. There was a little spot where I was from called the Square.
The Square.
Yeah, a lot of people from Phoenix don't know of the Square.
Yeah.
It's like
The
one little
Square.
ghetto area by like, what was this shit? Like 32nd Street? Fucking Bell fucking some
There was
shit.
also
By the
there's
movie
another
theater.
there's another school that is like by the highway out there, the 57 out there. That one highway that
Probably.
like runs like I don't know if it's the 59 or 57, but it runs right through the middle of like the 101 loop.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you can take that all the way up to basically.
You talking about the 51?
51? Thank
51.
you. Yeah,
Yeah,
the 51.
because you got the 51 and the 101.
Yeah, that's what
That's
I
like
mean.
basically
That's what
all
I
you
mean.
use.
51. Sorry, we're in California now, and there's a 57 close to us, so that's why I said that. But so right off of there's a school that can't remember what it's called. I think it starts with an S.
Sequoia? No.
I want to say Sinaloa, but it's not Sinaloa.
Okay.
I don't know, but it was right off the freeway, off 51 in like pretty much Indian School or like Highland or something like that. Down more in the city, but that was like, I lived with this guy, Sam. Fuck that guy. He owes me money.
He owes me money.
You know,
Hey, Sam, if you're watching this,
yeah.
yo, you owe him money, bro. What are you doing?
Well, he probably owes me more than $250, but all I could remember is $250. So, but I lived with him and he told me about that school and he was like, dude, it's just where all the hoes and like just gangsters and like all the people who are doing the fucked up shit. This is where they went to high school. And it's weird out there, dude, because it's very clustered in. It's like suburby nice. And then all of a sudden you have like, a pocket of like, what the
it's
fuck
like, it'll be like
happened,
somewhere
bro?
pocket,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
different
yeah.
thing. It's weird.
I thought it was so weird. I mean, it happens out
But,
here
like,
in LA.
At the same time,
like
the
we're-
ghettos there, dude, or like the batter part. I can't even call them ghettos.
Yeah.
They're not ghettos.
Yeah.
They're not even that. They're
Yeah.
really not that bad. I mean,
I don't know how homeless people live out there.
I
bro.
have heard some stories of some people in like Central Phoenix. Shit's
Central Phoenix is gnarly, dude. And plus the jail's right there.
yeah.
I've been there.
That's the story for another time.
That's another day.
But no, back on it. The Musca Blazers, baby.
Musca Blazers, yeah.
Musca Blazers.
How did that like? How did that come about? And,
So
like,
Musca Blazers is me, my boy Holden, H Chisel, or the Chiz or Chiz, whatever.
Yeah.
And our other friend Carlos. We've all been homies since.
How
I've
young?
known Carlos like my whole life. We were neighbors, but like we didn't go to the same elementary school because I went to the farther elementary school from where we lived. So like, but until middle school though, we met up in middle school. We became friends in middle school. Me, Carlos, and Holden. So 7th grade.
It's a long time.
23 now.
How
So
old were
legit.
you in 7th grade?
12, 13.
Yeah, 12 or no, yeah, 12 or
12, 13,
No,
13,
you would've been-
14.
yeah. You would have been either 11
11,
turning
12,
11 turning
12,
12, and then 12
and then
turning
12,
13, and
13
then you
for
would have
8th
been
grade.
13 turning 14 in freshman year.
Yeah. And yeah, so it's just since they went, well, we started the group name in high school. It's the stupidest shit ever, dude. I mean, I'm sure you could like figure out where we came up with the name just by the Musca Blazers. We were just 3 of us, Musketeers. It was all on Carlos. He started it all.
And you guys smoked.
And we smoked too much weed at the time. Like we were those kids in high school. Like, yeah, we need to show up to school stoned every day. Fuck it.
That's the best type of person, dude.
Hey, thanks, Mike.
I mean, I didn't step into that realm. I mean, we were just talking about this until like later on.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I didn't know. I was so worried about it. I remember.
Dude, I had a friend in high school that came to school on the first day of senior year, sat next to me in class,
Mm-hmm.
showed up the second day, and was like, "Damn, Mike, you're in this class?"
He's literally sat next to you the day before.
Dude, he literally sat next to me. He was so
ripped,
faded.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
I wasn't that kid, man. I was the goody two-shoes kid who's just trying to make it in sports. And that was like my dream.
I was trying to just be as low key as possible.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was just, I'm trying to stay it just away.
So the Musket Blazers, was that brought upon just by you guys hanging out, and then like the music thing came along with that, and you kind of tagged that along with it?
When music comes to it, like, I mean, all three of us, we all love. At first we were those kids that were like, oh, fuck all the new shit. If it's not Tupac or fucking Nas, I don't want to listen to it.
Which we got Tupac right here.
Hell, shout out. I mean, Tupac is he's the greatest.
You,
like we listened to a lot of like, dude, Warren G, Regulators. That whole album was like literally our fucking. That was our theme song. That was our shit. All that shit. So we were just really into that, and but when it comes to music, though, it was really me and like Carlos listens to it and all, but like me and Holden really got like into it, like real deep into all the old school hip hop and everything, and like that's where Holden actually kind of helped create my whole love of rap, because Holden was that kid. He'd come in high school. Yeah, I only listen to Kanye West and Nas and Dr. Dre.
Kanye West, Nas.
He's like, I listen to Kanye West, Nas, and Dr. Dre. Like, I don't. Yo, anything else? Oh, I listen to G Unit, dude. Of course, 50. Yo, 50's hot.
50 Cent.
Yo, 50, you hot. But
dude, I had on my first iPod ever that I got. It got given to me as a Christmas present.
Mm-hmm.
It was an iPod Nano. And when I first got the screen, right?
Mm-hmm.
And or iPod Mini or whatever it was, and it came. They pre-downloaded music. It was like Kanye, College Dropout album.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 50s. What's the album that came out in 2000?
Get Rich or Die Trying, probably.
Yeah, Get Rich
Many
or Die
Men,
Trying.
the Red Album.
Yeah. Many Men. Mm-hmm.
Yo, Pop Smoke's Many Men is way better.
Okay, Pop Smoke passed away, right?
Yeah.
But when did he pass away?
Just a little bit ago. Like, it wasn't even like 2 or 3 months. It was right when we got here.
Okay.
Right when we got, it was like, what? Like,
I remember
it was like a week.
Mentioning that.
It was a week after we moved up to Walnut, and like we were chilling and not Holden, Chapin, Chiz, not him. It was the other Holden we were living with. He was just like, oh, they killed him. Just one day, and I didn't even know. Honestly, I didn't even know who Pop Smoke was.
I
had never heard of him until
I didn't really listen.
I had heard the song "Welcome to the Party," but I didn't even like think about it. I just had heard the song. I was like, oh,
I mean,
it went right over my head.
It's not that I don't not fuck with this shit. It's hard. It's hard shit. It's good music, but it's not something I don't see myself playing it over and over. I see it as like I'm playing it when like we're all like drinking, and
I like when he goes his 50 when he gets his 50 flow, dude.
But when I'm
he
listening
literally
to
just
50,
starts sounding like 50. It's crazy. It blows my mind.
When I listen to 50, I want to be in that like aggressive, like fuck, like I'm angry or like I'm on like I want to some shit like that. I don't know. Yeah. I'm very vibey when it comes to music like that. Like however I feel, my emotion is like kind of what transgresses to what I listen to.
Yeah.
So I'll like if I'm like feeling like.
Well, I mean, aren't we all? Like
yeah, definitely. But like, I very much, dude. In a day, if my mood changes, like I'll be listening from like I could listen to like the Lumineers, and then I could go to like AC/DC, and then I could go to like, and then I could go to like Five Finger Death Punch metal, and then I could go to like Juice. Like I am all over the place. It just depends on when I pop in the car and I'm like, oh fuck, what do I listen to? What do I feel like? Fuck, because then I'll get tired of something sometimes. I'll be like, fuck, I don't want to listen to that right now. It's too like, ugh, I don't want to.
Yeah, I feel that. But, shit.
So music, so Musket Blazers.
Oh, no, so.
Music, and when did that, like.
Me and Holden would like.
You guys were more into it.
We dove like so deep into all the old school hip hop shit. Like, of just
Like the
we
history?
kept trying the history of and like new
I
an
need
artist
to do that.
and like
I need to read stuff about like old,
a lot of like
old
kind of
music
low
and
key
stuff.
old school artists that like a lot of people won't listen to. Like, well, I mean, most even have like fucking what? Where do I even start? Should get shout out free SPM.
Free SPM. What is that?
South Park Mexican. That was a big one. Holden introduced me to SPM, dude. That was one of our like high school fucking themes. SPM was
SPM. How do I
dude, that in my opinion, SPM is one of the most lyrically like insane, dude.
I'm so terrible at names that I need to look it up. I'm so bad.
The South Park Mexican. He got locked up. I mean, for like
For what?
alleged, I don't even know how legit it is. I mean, it could be, I don't fucking know. But alleged pedophilia.
Shit gets ya.
Mm-hmm. So he's locked up. Who knows?
How about that cancel
I don't even
culture we
buy
got
it.
going right now, bro?
Oh my God.
How weird is that?
I don't like all the censorship.
I don't like the censorship.
I'm noticing a lot of censorship
very
online.
much. Well, yeah, like remember what I was telling you? I was like, bro, we need to start our own YouTube. Fucking and fuck all.
Yeah, but
this.
it'll get censored.
Nah.
Or no one will use it because it's not YouTube.
I guess. Yeah. I just want something that it's not like controlled by some political gain or like some like push or shove in a direction where it's like, dude, like some things like you just gotta leave on like open. Like you can't just be like, we need to take that down because the wrong eyes. It's like, dude, the parents of those kids, if they do see it, if they come to their mom crying or confused, they should be talking to them. That's a problem. You know, that's what I find interesting is that like, it's like, dude, like, what do you mean? Like whenever I was confused, I'd try and ask, or if I didn't understand, I'd ask someone I knew at least, like my cousins, like family, like, you know, like people you're comfortable with,
Totally.
even if it's not your mom or dad. I find it very odd that we're in this cancel culture, this blame culture, this like this, that. And it's like, dude,
It's a lot of just blaming.
it's like
A lot of blaming.
you, when it could just be like,
Keep me safe. Keep me safe.
It's like-
I hope you keep me safe.
yeah.
Can you please like put on your mask to keep me? Okay, yeah, that's a whole.
Yeah,
I'm not
it's a
gonna
whole
talk about
nother-
that.
We should have a conspiracy podcast.
You don't want it.
No, dude, you'd be really good.
I would. Yeah.
It'd be fun.
I'm
Because
in
I could be the one. We could write up things like. So I would listen to this podcast called The Dollop. It's a comedy history podcast. But you could write up conspiracies, and I could like sit there and listen, not know what it is, and you could explain it to me, and I could be like, "What?"
I could do that. I could do that.
Just like
we can.
we're just
We're just shooting upward.
catch that on the conspiracy
that'll
podcast.
Coming soon.
Coming soon, dude. That's a
conspiracy
good
podcast
idea.
coming soon.
That's a good idea. That'd be fun.
Conspiracy thought podcast. We will open up your pineal gland. No more fluoride in your water.
Purify yourself.
Let you know people like Mos Def, Black Star, fucking Busta,
What was the one you said? You said it was
SPM, shit, dude.
South Park.
Oh, Jungle Brothers.
Is this like early 2000s stuff?
Dude, this is 80s,
80s?
early 90s. Oh, I mean, SPM is 90s, like mid 90s, when he was really popping off. Early 90s. This was the first SPM song I ever heard.
I must be.
Yeah, playing it in Holden had a little it was like in 1992 or something like 93.
Dude,
It was a little
This
Buick.
has been sampled so many times. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I can hear it.
Yeah, dude, it's SPM. Dude, he's got some classics, dude.
Damn. Yeah. Fuck. I need to listen to him.
Yeah, dude, the Dope House.
He only
Dope House Records, baby.
He only has 626,376 monthly listeners.
Dude, okay, like if you actually listen to the guy, he was like the Mexican Tupac.
Really?
Dude, it was crazy. It was nuts. It was nuts.
looks
You really
hard.
gotta listen to him.
He looks like he's got bars.
Yeah, he was something special. And he's still alive. He's been dropping shit from prison, but
Fuck. How do they do that?
he's been in jail. He's like,
What did they just
he's
have
there
him,
forever.
Did they have him stick a mic through
I'm
the
sure he-
fucking
I'm
cell?
sure
And
he-
they're like, all right, guys, let's roll. Everyone, stop. Hey.
well, you heard that Pop
And
Smoke song with Roddy Ricch? It was literally him from the phone, dude.
Really?
They recorded the
They
phone
probably
call.
just record the phone calls.
Yeah, exactly. Record the phone call and then send
Have
the
rap
audio
over
from
it.
it. Yeah.
Do you think they pay their prison for that?
I mean, either they don't tell the prison
Yeah.
and then like get a microphone, or they fucking do that. Who
No,
knows?
so basically, like you
He knows.
just pay for the phone time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you put it on like the prisoner account.
And like, can they send you the audio or something? How does that work?
But no, they probably just like
Record it?
record it
Direct?
like direct on the phone call.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
They probably just plug the phone into like
And then they just
a decent
Yeah.
speaker.
and then they just mix
record.
the fuck out of it.
Yeah, and then they just
Yeah.
mix the fuck out of it.
That's ridiculous. That's
I
insane.
mean,
you gotta do
there's
what you
only
gotta
so much
do.
you
Just
can
like
do when it
the-
comes to mixing that. You can still tell.
Just like
it's a
the
phone
snitch.
call.
What's his name? Bitch 9. I mean 6ix9ine.
6ix9ine. Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll
Bitch
give
9.
it.
That's a good one. I'll give you that.
So you were really influenced by like the older cats.
The older cats and
Dude,
Mac Miller.
I forgot to say, I have a Tupac. The only CD I have in my car that's in my CD player is a Tupac Live album. Like,
Badass.
yeah. So whenever like I'm driving Arizona and all the signal goes out when I'm going through those windy canyons,
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, all right, CD time. Listen to some Tupac.
Mm-hmm.
It's always a good vibe.
Yeah, I can say most of my, when it comes to old school stuff, most of my influence is West Coast stuff. It was like all the West Coast. Mostly Dr. Dre, Warren G, Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone that
I
comes from
wanted
there. And now, like, now I just kind of listen to everyone. But like, I guess now my favorite artist shit, you could go with like, I mean, Mac Miller, obviously. I'm listening to a lot of Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD's dope. R.I.P. Juice WRLD. Love Juice WRLD.
Mac. R.I.P. Mac.
Yeah, fucking, I loved Lil Peep. R.I.P. Lil Peep.
We listened to Circles last night when we were tripping on.
When I was tripping on shrooms, when I was listening to
We
Circles,
did that
I
last
know.
night?
Dude, the things it hits
Saying,
you, dude.
and I was just like,
it's just like,
I was just
it's so
sitting there-
relatable. I've never been able to relate so much with a.
I also, it was just like, I literally was like awestruck because my jaw was like open. I was like listening. Because it was
good news, dude. When Good News came on, I was like,
that's all I want to hear. Dude, I love that. I listened to him when he was first dropping when I was in middle school and I was in 7th grade. And me and my buddies that I played baseball with, we started listening to stuff off of YouTube and downloading his music off of YouTube.
Dude, Mac was the first rapper the first two literally the two people that got me into rap were Tupac and Mac Miller. Mac Miller was really the first rapper I got into.
What were Mac's influences, would you say?
His are like Big L,
Dude,
Andre
Big L's one of my
Andre
faves.
3000.
I know, yeah, I know that.
Those are
one.
like
He
his
samples some of
two.
his
I'm pretty
songs.
sure those are like for most of the Mac interviews I've seen, he always says Big L.
Big L is one of my
And
favorites.
yeah. And then plus a lot of like the oldies, but a lot of old jazzy stuff.
I wish
everyone
There's a lot of people
But,
I wish we could just be like, yo, can we bring him back?
for a day.
Not even that, just bring him back. Like I said this last night. I was like, yo, you ever think about maybe the reason why these rappers and stuff die is because we're taking advantage of their talent and their way of presenting a word in music that makes us feel this emotion, and we're just like almost like like we're like bleeding them dry, and then they get stuck in the game and like the struggle of like drugs and like
it's
alcohol.
that, but it's also like
I just feel like the universe takes
you
them
can
away from
tell
us because we don't deserve
everyone
it.
always says the same thing, dude. Like money doesn't truly make you happy.
No, it's
I
about
mean, like that's
people
the
you
thing
surround
though. It's
yourself
like
with.
just because like you got a shit ton of money, like people still got problems. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So it's like it doesn't.
Well, that's why I love
money doesn't
Juice.
mean really
That's why I love
doesn't
Juice's
shit.
music because he talks about it.
So it's like
He
it's not even
he says
good,
he's fucked up. He says he's like, I know this is a problem. Like I know that this is an issue. I even said it before. It sounds funny, but like I can relate to that guy so much, except for the Percocet.
I can relate to everything Juice WRLD says, except for pocket purses.
Except for
I got
pocket
bigger
Percocet.
pay. Yeah.
But I've had my run in with, my experience with drugs, and I obviously didn't go down that path because it didn't interest me. I didn't like how it made me feel.
To each their own.
Yeah, exactly. So it's whoever's, it's whatever vice you basically choose, whether it be an actual drug or maybe your vice is working out too much, or maybe it's, whatever, but everyone has one.
Mm-hmm. That's actually what you just said is the whole main purpose of the EP I just released. Well, it should be coming out in the next day or two.
Right.
The Stimulated EP.
Right into our next topic.
Into our next topic. Like,
so your newest release,
uh-huh.
Stimulated.
The Stimulated EP.
Stimulated EP. Tell us about
Stimulated is a song, dude.
The
Get it
Stimulated
right.
EP. Sorry, dude. I've listened to every.
I need you to try harder for me.
Yeah, shout out Scott Murray.
Scott Millions.
Scott Millions, baby.
What?
So tell me about your EP.
The Stimulated EP. It's only got 3 songs. So like, come on, guys. Take 6 minutes out of your life? No, 8 minutes out of your life and just listen to it, bro.
Dude, check it out. It's on.
It should be out.
It's going to be on all streaming platforms. Hopefully, in the next couple of days. It's DistroKid.
So
I was just talking to Jake about how we need to try and see if we can find a different release platform.
We'll see about that.
Because I heard some bad things about DistroKid.
But yeah, the stimulated EP. It's basically the main purpose of it is just in today's world. We live in a very stimulated world with phones and everything and drugs. And it's just like, we're like literally getting fucking just bombarded with dopamine
just
at all times, dude. That's why ADHD is a thing and depression is a thing and everything. So it's on the rise, at least.
Yeah.
It's the phones.
Yeah,
it's the way they work. It's the
fact that your attention span's like
and it's like
nailed and
our attention span sucks because we're constantly high from fucking looking at our phones, dude. Because it's just how
constant stimulation.
Constant stimulation. It's so easy to just go away and hide in the corner.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because like you get that little rush of dopamine you want from it, and it keeps you going.
Yep.
Barely, like a zombie yet almost, but it keeps you going.
So that's
the whole thing.
That's the base of the EP. But like break down.
And then it
song,
also like
which like stimulated is that. I know that song's basically what that is.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got levels and
Well, here one thing. So like in the song "Stimulated," I'm like, I say, I bet you I've been stimulated. Stop. Like that's literally me saying like, yo, dude, I'm already fucking stimulated. Stop.
Yeah.
Because they keep throwing more shit at you.
Yeah.
Everywhere you look, because then it's like a new ad or blah, 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 blah. And the way
that's
it's
even
everything.
with this whole pandemic thing. It's like, dude,
exactly.
I get notifications on my phone from CNN and Fox News, right? And I'm like, dude, can we just stop? Because you guys say something different every week. Every day even. You guys say,
just stop. Like,
I got it. Like, it's cool, dude. We get it. Like, there's a problem. Like, all right, we're going to deal with it. The whole point is that we are built to sustain certain things. And this is not going to like make us crumble. We have an immune system for a fucking reason.
Yeah.
I just don't understand where everyone forgot high school biology. I remember I got a C+.
I got a C+. I barely even learned.
Like, I like tried, but like, fuck, I didn't like, I didn't care. And I took chem, college prep, whatever. Mm-hmm. But I just don't understand where we like forgot. I feel like we just like forgot.
Yep. So like, yeah, that's the first song, Stimulated. It's basically all that.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, like, really, you gotta listen to it. It's all for your own interpretation too. Like, I don't want to say too much on it.
Yeah.
Because like, it's not just with phones and everything, drugs and everything. It doesn't matter, whatever your stimulation is. But then like, next song, it's 3 songs, Stimulated, Eastwood's Back, and Levels.
Eastwood Back, I love that.
Eastwood's Back, baby. That's actually a little nickname. Was given to me by my Busk Blazers, Clint Eastwood. CJ Cilley, Jimmy Bonghands, Clint Eastwood.
No big deals.
Whatever you want to call me. Whatever. Pseudonym.
Josie Wells.
Josie, you can call me you little Josie.
Yo, little Josie.
You can call me little Josie if you want. Josie. Whatever you want. You can call me Dirty Harry.
If you haven't watched any Clint Eastwood movies, I highly recommend it because they're totally. Watch films from back then, back in the 70s and 80s, dude, because it's a whole different type of film. If you like film, it's a different type of film than now. Now it's like you said, everything's stimulated. Like there's music. There's music. Not that it's a bad thing. It's great music throughout the whole score is great. It sounds great. It goes with the movie and everything. It draws you in. It makes it more intense. It brings the whole movie alive.
Story. There's less soul.
There's less story. It's more like, oh, let's see how much effects and shit we can throw at him. And it's like, fuck, dude.
Like, why don't you just do both?
Yeah.
The effects are awesome. I want them.
Yeah. But
like, can you just put a story in with
substance? It doesn't have to be the same fucking story every time. Whether it's like, and just be creative. Don't stop redoing.
I'm talking about fucking Star Wars right now.
This guy and Star Wars.
Yo, fuck not the prequels. Fuck the fucking sequels. Love the prequels. I'm a prequel kid.
I do like Rogue One because there's a lot of people who die, and that's real shit.
The last scene with Darth Vader is just too dope. Yeah. Just slaughtering everyone. It's so sick. But shit. So Eastwood's Back.
What's that about?
Eastwood's Back. You really gotta listen to that one.
That one's pretty fun.
I'm really just kind of trying to just do my spit. Just trying to spit.
Do you
spit some bars? You listen to that one.
Do you do you like write more, or you feel like you're starting to try and go in a different direction with that?
With like how
you approach a song?
I kind of do a mix, Mosh, of writing and freestyling.
Yeah.
I'm not like a guy that can just bust out a freestyle and make a song solely freestyle like that. But the whole freestyle process really just amps up the creativity. I mean, I don't know, just the flow.
It makes your mind think. Yeah, you have to think more instead of just sitting there like, oh, I can write it down.
It's actually the opposite. You have to think less. Which is what makes you like just kind of flow. Well, like I said, you focus. So like I'll really just hum out melodies and just kind of say a bunch of bullshit and freestyle and like kind of get the flow going, get everything, feel where I'm at.
Strikes
and
ideas.
Then like write thing. And like occasionally when I freestyle or whatever, when I'm doing that, like I'll like say a line that I thought was badass. I'm like, oh fuck. And then from that one little thing I freestyle, I'll be able to build a whole fucking song from that. I'll be like, okay, that'll be the story of this song. Or blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's a mix of the two.
Yeah.
And like, it's weird the way I've been doing it. Like I kind of do it like in such a weird order because like I make my own beats. Every song I have released, except for one,
which is
my beat.
Which is the one with
Young Simi.
Which is a good track.
Yeah, I got Young Simi on the track. Hypnotic Rhythm, still check that out. That was good.
Yeah, that's a good album.
I made every beat except for that one. That's the only one I'm on. And then I have a song with Key, but it's his beat on that one. But yeah, Favorite. That's a great song. I
made the album cover for that.
Yeah, you made all the cover for like everything, basically.
Key does a lot of his own, and then I do a lot of yours.
Yeah. But where was I going? Shit.
The next song, Levels.
My whole process. Like since I make my own beats, it's weird. Like it's like I'll make like a quarter of the beat, and then from that quarter of the beat go to a quarter of the lyrics. Then from that, finish more of the beat and then build more lyrics and finish like that. It's like a weird, like going back and forth. I'll never it's rare that I'll have a fully completed beat and then I'll just record on it and that'll be it. That never happens.
I can tell you as an engineer, it's frustrating sometimes.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. I understand. As an engineer, I'd be pissed too because I am an engineer. I'm doing it all.
Yeah.
Like I understand. But it's like with my own art, it's just.
But it's your own. You gotta do it.
You gotta do your process.
It's your process.
Whatever you're most comfortable with, and you get your vibe.
Because you've told me it's what you feel comfortable with. Like you use your lame ass DAW. What's it called again?
Reason.
That's right.
I mean, I just use it to make the beats. I've stopped recording into Reason.
Thank God.
Pro Tools, baby. Pro Tools is my mixer. I'll do my mixing in Pro Tools. Pro Tools, baby. Yeah.
So then we got Levels. You kind of told us your process, and
Levels is just like the word levels means so much for me, especially too.
Like levels in life.
There's that was my whole thing on that. You got to listen to it, but levels like.
But for you, like obviously your music is out there for interpretation, but what does it mean to you?
I'm an audio engineer, so like getting levels, that's the way you become my life.
Yeah.
So like there's that. And then there's also like just the constant moving on to the next level in life. It never stops. There's always just the next level.
Yeah.
It's like the next thing, all right, now what? No, this is this little portion of life you got to get through.
Yeah.
And each one gets harder. Until
it's more fulfilling after.
Until you beat the game and you can just run around free roam. Until you get to the point where you beat Zelda and you can just free roam and get all the heart pieces.
It's a good analogy for life.
So there's that part too of levels, and then there's also like I guess it's a selfish aspect on feeling, or at least trying to get to the point where I feel like I'm on another level than some people.
Yeah. Well, that's just
selfish
your progression.
Me, my progression in life. Seeing other people that haven't and people that have, and me trying to get above their level.
Yeah. So check it out. So it seems like it's definitely something that has some really good lyrics that even would interpret to help people understand even what's going on right now in life, because there's a lot of people that just don't. They're like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
what's going on?
Yeah.
Misinformed or, like there's a bigger picture going on right now. And I feel like our media is doing a great job of making sure we don't see that.
Well, I personally, and I don't know if this is a proper subject to be talking about this episode.
What?
This whole Corona protest, blase, everything, 2020 basically, and it summed up 2020 is all just
the presidential candidacy
it's something. It's literally the next 9/11, dude.
Yeah.
There's gonna be gonna be another Patriot Act. If you don't know what the Patriot Act is, just do your fucking research.
Yeah. Well, and then there's also the things come in threes. So we've had protests. We have COVID, protests, and then we're waiting for one more.
President or like something big thing.
Something big's coming.
Winter might be rough this year.
Yeah, we'll see, man.
Winter might be rough. Check out my song 2020.
Yeah. That's a good
another
single. One. I like your songs because they're not like bluntly like saying like, fuck the world or anything or like fuck everything.
No, I love the world. Yeah, I love life, dude. Yeah.
But there's a lot of artists out there that are like,
but because I also feel fuck the fucking world, dude.
Yeah, because you have this like middle ground.
Contradiction.
Yeah, this middle ground of like, you're on this teeter-totter of like, okay, well, I love the human race and I want us to prosper as people, but holy shit.
Holy shit, dude, yeah.
Like, what is going on? So, dude, yeah. I like that about a lot of your tracks is that there's a lot more meaning, even in depth, behind what you say. Because you say
it's also very vague, though.
That's what I'm.
People could listen to it and not get any of it.
Yeah.
And just think it's a song, which is also something I'm going for.
Excuse me. About just something. Yeah.
Yeah. Like they'll hear the first 3 lines of the hook and they'll be like, oh, okay, he's just saying the word a lot. That's catchy.
Yeah. What's your favorite song off the CP?
I love them all, but I think Levels is my favorite. It's like, it's so my style.
Did you use the mix from JMKM?
So yeah, actually, Productive Culture, the dude, Jordan,
JMKM,
the man here, he actually mixed that one for me.
Yeah. Shout out.
Yeah, with these two watching.
Fools.
Yeah, he mixed that one for me. So that one's, yeah, I do all my own mixing. That's actually like the first song I've released that's not mixed by yours truly.
Yeah.
It is the first song I'm ever releasing that's not mixed by yours truly.
Very true.
And it's my favorite. What does that say?
But it says you got about 10 years less experience
than another engineer. That's very much how we feel. When we sit in here with Jordan, it's like, oh, okay, like I know nothing. I need to step up my fucking game.
It's pretty undermining, man.
Yeah, it really is.
But that's this whole job, dude. Like even as an artist, it's all, you have these doubts. You wake up some days, you're like, fuck, I don't know.
Well, like the whole industry is like, it's a competitive industry. So like you're competing against these people that have 10, 15, 20 years more experience than you. And like,
you have to present something that's worth something of that level.
Yeah.
Of weight.
Yeah.
Like
100.
Somehow. Which I guess is just try harder.
Just fucking try harder,
motherfuckers.
But I mean, look at Juice WRLD, bro.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
He's only making music. Like he made music for what? How long?
I mean, he's probably been making music for a while. He said he was.
Yeah, but professionally,
he popped in like 2017. And
Exactly.
He was probably what, 9? He was 18 years old.
You already have people like
17,
talking about
16,
him.
18? 17, 18?
18.
Talking about him with the same respect that they show like Dr. Dre.
Well, yeah.
Dude,
because
Juice WRLD hopped into the rap game and like got a fucking album with Future within a year. Like that doesn't happen.
Well, like he was such a he's almost like he's like the rookie of the year, the MVP. Dude. He was almost like as if
he's like the best freestyler of all time.
Yeah, he just even like there's
like,
guys
that dude freestyled like a motherfucker
on his new album. He even like there's people who even say like, dude, that guy would just hop on tracks and just like he'd be like just hit. It'd be
like
just
3 hits in 2 seconds.
It'd be a hit. Easily every beat he dropped, he'd just flow into it, and I just find that insane. He's on another level, man. But I also like talk about a person who used music to demonstrate what he was thinking.
Oh, dude, like straight up. That's the thing about the freestyling.
Yeah.
He just poured out his subconscious, basically.
Yeah, and I think it's because he just didn't I don't know, like he couldn't say it vocally to other people. Because there's a lot, I can understand that, you know, and then especially as especially as men, we're taught to
man syndrome.
We're taught to, you know, hey, be a man, you know, shut up, you know, hold your emotions and don't talk, you know, make sure you don't show weakness and shit like that. So like I can completely understand with this young man of 20 years old dies from drug overdose and with everything he had going on, you know.
Well, I mean, and one thing that I am a very big believer in, like, you manifest what you like, you create your reality when it comes to just like what you throw into the world, like what you say.
Yeah, I mean, we
the way you think, and like it's crazy when you look at all these rappers that dying at a young age. They always talk about how they're gonna die. All the times Juice WRLD said, "I'm not gonna make it past whatever. I'm gonna die. This is gonna kill me." Blah blah.
Mac,
Lil Peep always talked about. Mac even said that fucking every single one of his albums is a fucking.
There's only one album.
At the end of it,
there's only one
he dies
album.
at the end. They're all
Divine
fucking
Feminine.
exactly.
It's the only album that doesn't end with a death.
And like Tupac always talked about how he was gonna die. Biggie always talked about how he was gonna die.
But I think it's just because they're men.
XXX. Did X really talk about how he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, dude, the guy talked about suicide.
Lil Peep for fucking jeez.
That guy.
It's like that was his only topic is how he's gonna fucking die. And look, he dies.
Yep.
That. And it's a scary thing to watch.
But it's also what you put in the first and in the world. If you stay into that realm of things, then you're not gonna go anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Well,
that's why did Ariana Grande leave Mac? Unfortunately, I hate to say it.
I don't want to talk about Ariana Grande and Mac. I don't care about.
I don't care either. But I'm saying like the mental part about it is like for a woman, she tried and then she left, and then that hurt him even more and drove him into a darker place when she left. You know?
But you got to think about it from both perspectives.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Is that she,
as somebody who has like been.
Also, you guys don't even know Mac.
No, you're right.
Like, dude, he had a girlfriend for like, who was his girlfriend for like fucking 7-8 years or some shit like that before Ariana Grande. You think that probably had a bigger stain on him than Ari?
Definitely had a stain, but
why is everyone talking? Who cares, dude?
I understand,
we
but
don't even know his
an
life.
adult. It's different. When you're an adult and you find a love, it's different.
Yeah, I feel.
It's different. It's not high school love. Go ahead, Mike. What were you saying?
It's not her job to be a mother.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
100%. 100%. That's why I said I can understand why she left.
I can also understand why a lot of people
feel disgruntled about it.
Feel disgruntled about the way she acted. And
yeah. I also can't stand her fucking voice. I don't know how Max stood that.
I understand.
She's very pretty.
She is really pretty. Yeah, but dude, there's a certain thing. I have like these little like pet peeves. If like there's one thing that just like, dude, I can't stand it. I'm gonna rip my ears off.
Is that?
Yeah. I don't even. Yeah, I think I need to stand it up so the stuff falls down. I need to get another one, unfortunately. But yeah, no, I don't know. And that brings us into our next topic. What's your perception of like the music industry now?
I love it and I hate it.
It's especially a big difference in right now with the Rona.
It's weird.
There's no concerts. There's no tours going on.
That's weird. Like being an artist trying to come up during COVID.
Oh, I mean, I guess it's like a blessing and a curse at the same time.
It really is. It really is. COVID's actually led to a lot of good stuff in my life.
I mean, we started music videos.
A lot of good shit is happening to me because of COVID.
Yeah,
which is weird.
It's
like because of your mindset's the way you take it, dude.
Curse, but I haven't like really
take it with a grain of salt, man.
Yep.
Exactly, take it with a grain of fucking salt.
Keep doing your thing.
I haven't stopped. I don't think
just
I've
know
really
you'll
adjusted.
be chilling. Things are supposed to happen how they happen.
I don't think I've adjusted my.
So that's all that really.
My lifestyle really since all this.
How much of that you got?
I just missed going to shows, man.
Hey, Mike, pour me up.
Please.
May you please pour me up? Yeah. May you please pour me up?
Yo, fill me up, brother.
Fill me up.
Like for me, the music industry now is just it needs to flip. We need to update the system.
Well, I mean, what do you mean?
Like royalties and stuff.
Well, I mean, sure, yeah, I guess you're right there. But
like how much money, how much hard work you put into your songs, and that you're paying money for someone to distribute your music, and you're getting like nil to none.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not getting a lot of streams, but still, wouldn't it be nice if it was like $1?
Yeah. That's just a feel good dollar, though. It's like, oh, here's
dude. It would be nice. It would be nice if it was even a single penny.
Yeah, it's not even a single fucking penny. It's what is it, like a quarter?
It's a tenth of a penny.
Hey,
for one stream, right?
One stream.
No big deal.
It's crazy.
If you accumulate 1 million streams,
how much is that?
You know what's funny though is that the penny actually hurt. You know what's funny is that pennies hurt our economy.
Not even.
Pennies. Actually
they're trying to get rid of currency right now.
Yeah, I know.
It's trying to get rid of all the.
Hey, give me all your
real
coins.
Money right now.
Give me all your coins.
Let's make everything just a digital transaction so we can trace everything.
Yep.
I want to track everything.
I love it. See, this is why the conspiracy podcast is going to happen.
No under the table money.
It's more like they're not like conspiracies. They're more like real
cash.
truths.
You guys sure you want to get rid of cash?
Bro,
really
even drug dealers take Venmo now.
Really think about that one.
I've always met them and they're always sketchy about Venmo because they feel like the government.
Drug dealers take Venmo, Cash App, bro. Like
do it.
It's
emoji
2020.
of a lion. No one will know you're selling weed. Do an emoji of a pizza. Just do an emoji of a pizza every time.
The government has given up on the war on drugs. I hope you guys realize that.
Good, because why was there a war on drugs in the first place?
They
makes no sense.
They're basically the ones
causes all the problems. I think all drugs should be legal. Boom.
Yep. Because then the case is it's like when you were younger. When you had no accessibility to the alcohol, you wanted to do it more. And once I turned 21, dude, I did not give a fuck. And I wasn't like really fiending that much to like go out and stuff. Once I got my fill of like, oh, I go to the bar and just go to the liquor store and then go home.
Yeah, but like we don't have drug laws because of like drugs are bad. We have drug laws because people are stupid.
Oh yeah. Well, it's a culture thing.
They make poor decisions.
It's a culture thing. We don't what is it called? We don't like open our arms to that. We don't even open our arms to drinking alcohol at a young age.
Just look at every other country. Just look at Switzerland.
Dude, we don't teach our kids about drugs. We say drugs are bad.
It's bad. We need better. We need more education on the subject. We need more education on the subject.
Dude, show a kid what it's like to fucking detox, and they will never ever want to do drugs in their life.
Exactly.
Don't just show them like, oh, this is how drug deal goes.
We need more education, and we need more. We need more. We need to. Be more nice about people that do drugs, like the way Switzerland does it, instead of with all the money they would originally use to enforce locking people up for it. They'd make fucking, little drug houses.
Dude, there was bad. There was U.S. senator,
detox houses.
There's a U.S. senator who tweeted the other day that the opioid crisis was directly correlated to the start of the electronic dance music scene.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I thought that was fucking
That's
hilarious.
awesome though.
Dude, like our government fails completely in providing like the proper health care to drug addicts. Most of the people affected by drug addiction are like low income, no insurance family, like people from.
Thank you for saying everything I wanted to say. Hell yeah. Keep on going, Michael.
And the government has just failed immensely. Like most private rehabs are privately owned and cost like thousands of dollars to go to.
Well, yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like Switzerland, they're opening up a shit ton of rehab places instead of locking people up. If you got a fucking drug problem, you can go get your heroin at a fucking rehab thing.
What would be your opinion on the fact that like people are closing off their country from Americans coming to their country because we want to leave here?
You know what's scary, dude? We might not be able to fucking travel ever again.
People are not taking about the fact that how pissed off China is right now.
There's something happening, dude.
Because they're so mad.
The second you start locked, oh my God, shit's going down.
This is why it's called Mad Track Talk.
I'm mad.
Everything tracks, and all the talk, baby.
I'm talking and I'm mad. Shout out CJ Cilley. Yeah, shout out myself.
Shout out.
Hell yeah. Yeah, listen to my music, guys.
Yeah, go check out
I try real
CJ
hard.
Cilley. You can go check out our YouTube channel, Boundless Mind Entertainment.
Got 2 music videos on there.
So, I mean, in closing, what can we expect from CJ Cilley?
More music.
What are you? Do you feel like a different vibe coming? Or what's going on?
Shit, dude, I literally dropped the EP like I put it on DistroKid yesterday. So
That was not yesterday. That was 5 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
that was 5 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
You're right. Oh my God. But yeah, I did that
It'll probably
today.
be on later this week.
Honestly, I mean, I made a like kind of beat song today, but
Are we gonna do a music video again?
yeah, definitely if I do a music video for an EP, it will be levels.
We should do levels. Yeah, levels.
I want to do Eastwood's Back levels. Do double.
We can do it.
I want to try to do double
can do
music
it
video,
like,
make it one full music video, both
you
songs.
know LSD, the music video with A$AP Rocky.
You're gonna need good locations.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
need levels.
yeah.
I think we need a parking garage.
Dude, I was literally just thinking that.
I also want to do some shots at the Beat Shack.
Okay. How about in the recording booth?
Yeah. Me like rapping.
Yeah. Almost like GoPro
That'd be
style.
badass. Yeah.
Yo, I was just talking to Jake this morning about this. We should get once we get the ISO booth up.
That was this morning.
Yeah, dude. Once we get the ISO booth up, we gotta get another webcam. Put the little monitor up in there with a webcam so you can like see the artist while we're recording.
Oh yeah.
And they can see you, basically.
like put a screen in there.
Yeah, you know that little tiny Dell monitor I got?
Yeah, we can post it up on the wall.
Yeah.
And then like put it through the
Beat Shack
side.
shit, baby. Beat Shack, baby.
Are we just gonna
Beat Shack, baby. I'm peeking.
Are we just
Did that peak?
Yeah, it was
A Beat Shack. Baby.
Shack.
All right, you should probably close it out.
All right. I hope there's people listening, I guess. This is gonna be a pretty new podcast, so I don't expect anything from this.
I expect a lot.
I expect
Big
so
things
much.
coming from this.
We just gotta do something more exposure on our shit. Yeah, this is Luke, Lucifer the God, signing out.
CJ Cilley, baby. Muska
CJ Cilley,
Blazers,
thank
muska,
you
muska, muska.
so much for coming through. Here, give me a little clinky. Clinky. Cheers, my dude. It's been an excellent podcast. This is really awesome. We'll see you guys next time. This has been Mad Track Talk, baby. Later on.
For now I'm gone. Everyone hit up my phone, saying silly, you ain't on it. I'ma take whatever. At this point in time, I'm faded. I'ma do whatever. Get this paper, baby. Need this more than my Corella.